Welcome to the Full Nielsen. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a quick look at a target system that I picked up the other day. I picked up 3 of these and I really like them. It is a MGM MLS 2 target system. The thing I like about it is the entire system is made out of AR 550 steel. I use this primarily for rimfire. You could probably use it for some heavier stuff, although they recommend if you are going to use it for heavier applications to get some stakes for the legs. But I'm going to show you how quickly this assembles and disassembles. You can see with my components here, this is a pretty compact package. I stuffed 3 of these in just a tool bag. Then I've got other steel targets that I take to the range, but you can fit a ton of these in a bag and they don't weigh very much. And they assemble pretty quickly, and as I mentioned, the entire system, the base pieces, everything are all made out of AR 550 steel. So the chances that you're going to destroy the base is not very high. Another thing I really like about this system, it's not just how compact it is and what it's made out of, but also the way the targets actually hang on this system. Instead of it just being a straight hook, you can see that won't go on that way. You put these things on at 90 degrees, sorry, 45 degrees, and then they drop down into position. So if this thing gets hit, there is no way that this can physically come off the hook the way some other systems would come off. So the only way to get it off is turn it 45 degrees and then roll that piece off. Now they make all different sizes of targets you can add to this system that they have. So I've got a 1-inch and 2-inch here. These are not included. What's included is what I showed you at the start, which is 1 6-inch plate and 1 4-inch plate. I wish they'd add a mix and match option so you can pick out exactly what you want with the system instead of always having to get these plates standard. For me, I'd prefer to have like a 1-inch and 2-inch plate that I'd set up at 50 to 100 yards for rimfire shooting, and then I would put on a 6-inch and 4-inch plate, or maybe 4-inch plates at 200 yards and 6-inch plates at about 300 yards. And then I've got bigger targets if I want to go beyond that. Anyway, pretty neat system. If you want to get the little steel cutouts of different types of animals, birds and squirrels and things like that, you can get those, and that'd be pretty entertaining for kids or anybody. So anyway, I think it's a pretty neat system. Should be pretty durable. If you are going to be shooting this with something more substantial than rimfire or handguns or something like that, it would probably be wise to stake it down. I know they mention that on their website, that you can actually drive some stakes in to anchor these legs. And as long as the legs are anchored, this should handle quite a bit of abuse. I believe they said they shot it with up to a 300 Win Mag, which they do not recommend, even though they said the system will handle it if it's anchored down or whatever. But I would say, from my experience, 7.62 by 39 or your AKs or your 223, 5.56 AR-15s, any of those types of firearms, along with your normal handgun calibers and rimfire calibers, all of those should work very well on this system. If you're going to be shooting it with 7.62 by 39 or 223/5.56, I would probably be anchoring this thing down just so that you don't have to go back out there. But I really think this system's pretty sweet, in part because I've had experiences where you get set up for long range situation and you start banging away and somebody gets out a bigger gun and they shoot it and these things go flying off or any of that. That's not going to happen with this system. The only thing that might happen is if the caliber's large enough, it might knock the whole system completely over, and you could just stake down the front legs to be able to handle that. But anyway, pretty handy system. So if you guys have any questions or comments about this system or anything else, or you have something that works well for you, feel free to leave that in the comments section. I know for me, I really dig the fact that all of these components are made out of the hardened steel, because a lot of the time they'll make the plates out of hardened steel and the bases and all that kind of stuff are made out of just regular soft mild steel, and then the thing falls apart on you when you start banging away and you have a shot that hits the wrong spot, or you take some friends out and they hit the wrong spot, it damages the thing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.